You said this is going to be a long struggle. What do you mean by long? What does this look like 20 years from now?
Well, I think if we were able to actually do the things I said in terms of keeping tariffs permanent and reducing our investment in Chinese companies and reducing U.S. corporate investment in China, then I think it's going to, within the next 10 years, you'll see a significant shift in the supply chain. You'll and if we promote manufacturing in the United States and disrupt a lot of the challenges, structural challenges I just mentioned, you're going to see a growing America. I think it's going to be north of 5 or 6% economic growth because of the fact that we've had such latent productivity in the United States. You know, it was 15 years ago that we had latent productivity in China. Now we have latent productivity in America because much of this manufacturing is automated. We have the lowest energy costs in the OECD. We have lowest corporate tax rates. We have opportunity zones all over the country where, you know, these local communities are willing to bend over backwards to see manufacturing come back to America. So when that begins to happen, and I think it will, you're going to see tremendous economic growth in not just in America, but other democracies around the world as we begin to provide for the prosperity of our citizens.
12 months from now, what do you think we're going to be economically?
Well, I think we're going to be struggling from this coronavirus. I think we've really taken a dip. That being said, if we can take what's before the Congress now in terms of infrastructure bill, if we can turn that towards infrastructure and manufacturing and actually things that invest dollars on our soil to improve our lot in terms of our efficiency of transportation in the country, our efficiency with globally interconnecting with the physical ports, the parts of the trading system like ports and hinterland and rail and trucking, and then we invest in manufacturing. I think we'll see a growth in a lot of those jobs coming back that have been lost by the hospitality industry and other retail companies that have lost jobs. I think those grow back. If we do quantitative easing like we've done in the past and we just flood the banking system with money, then a lot of that money is going to find its way into China because they're the ones making all the things. And I think we're gonna be in a worse place. We're going to be heavier in debt, and our economy is going to be stagnating. It already started to slow, from the tax cuts of early in the Trump administration. So it's really going to slow down now. But if we can again invest in democracies and infrastructure and manufacturing, put people to work, then you're going to see it growing. And I really don't have a good vision of what we're going to do. I can tell you that a lot of the people that end up in Treasury and a lot of the economic positions within government tend to think along the lines of, let's just put more money into the financial system and let the businesses sort it out. Well, the businesses like AT&T don't really care about national security; they just care about profit. And so it's likely that most of that money will not make it into places that actually make a difference in terms of jobs.